Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 3 in a best of 3 series between Infi and Tho. Game 3 taking place here on Twisted Meadows, and it does promise to be a very long game, I believe, as we are going to be having full cross spawns. Tho spawning as the red human player on the top left-hand side of the map, meanwhile Infi spawning as the blue human on the bottom right. Now, both sides of these maps are going to be speed building that Altar of Kings, and even though you don't necessarily need to do so, just because there's not going to be an Archmage or any sort of, Blade Master or any sort of real harassment, the reason why you want to do this is because this map is so important on creeping. And creeping on this map is very, very fast, and if you get a 15-second advantage, that could turn into a level advantage, and then just a small battle victory early on. It looks as though both sides are going to be going after... Wait, no, one side actually going to be going after the Goblin Laboratory creep camp. You see Infi doing that right here. Meanwhile, Tho going after the Mercenary creep camp. Mercenary creep camp gives you access to that all-important Troll Shadow Priest earlier, but you do take a little bit more damage, and I don't believe this particular map drops a potion, or it drops a +2 tome. It does drop a potion of invulnerability, but that is a consumable item, not a static item. So the consumable items, potion of invulnerability, potion of greater healing, potion of mana, are good once you use them. Meanwhile, the static item, Boots of Quel'Tha Lost, Mantle of Intelligence, those items are just very, very strong overall, provide some sort of aura aspect, or +6 to a stat. Now, +6 agility is pretty helpful. It will increase the attack speed of the Archmage and also give +1.8 armor. I don't know if that is going to be quite enough, as we're going to probably be picking up a Troll Shadow Priest now. Meanwhile, Archmage off over here has that Troll Shadow Priest early, and we'll see if Tho is able to capitalize on that. One of the big benefits of creeping out the Mercenary camp earlier is that you get your Troll Shadow Priest earlier, and that means you get it on cooldown faster. So if you get it on cooldown faster, that means it can come back even more quickly. Wait, was that a steal? Oh, I believe that was a steal. I believe that Troll Shadow Priest came over and got the steal and stole level 3 from his opponent. That was a very big deal, as Tho now sitting at level 3. There's the Abolished Magic, and going to be able to take down a Footman as well. There it goes. And Tho now has a nice lead here as Infi gets caught up with that Troll Shadow Priest. Now let's take a look at what's going to be happening. Poor Peasant now trying to run away. Footmen are doing a little bit of chasing as well. It looks as though that Peasant is going to end up falling, but the Troll Shadow Priest will stay alive. That is the important target there, as the Archmage now going after the Forest Troll Berserker. This could be very, very bad news for Infi in just a second, as he cannot afford to lose such a high priority target. 28 to 37 damage. In comparison, the Footmen only do 12 to 13. So yeah, that is a very big difference there. Now let's go ahead and come back around both sides. Oh, is that the second Troll Shadow Priest? Yes, that is. Tho able to grab that second Troll Shadow Priest. Is he going to be able to grab a third here in just a moment? And if it's going to be 3 Shadow Priests to 1 early on, that is going to be some very bad news. All right, it is now 2 Shadow Priests to 1, as there goes another level 4 or level 3 now on Infi, so he caught up. And let's see, Tho has 2 Troll Shadow Priests, and he is hugging this Mercenary camp like the game depends on it, and it very much may well be, as we now see 3 Troll Shadow Priests. All right, that means that Arcane Tower is going to be doing a lot of overtime work here. You can see that Infi comes over, takes a look. He is probably just absolutely mortified, knowing that he is going to be going up against that many Troll Shadow Priests. Are we going to see the Abolished Magic? Where are those Footmen going? There's the Militia. And Tho forgetting that his opponent has a little bit of home field advantage in those Militia there. All right, Footmen trying to engage. There is that Arcane Tower now starting to fight back. That one Water Elemental still in position there, as you can see. Peasants getting taken down. Footmen now have Defend, so they can kind of, they will definitely defend themselves against the piercing damage of not only the Arcane Tower, but those Water Elementals. whatever little damage they're going to be able to do. All right, there's one, there's two, and there goes a Water Elemental. Are we going to see that again? Is the Archmage going to get another quick and easy kill? It could be exactly that. As you see, that Water Elemental now taken down in a matter of seconds. There goes another. And Tho is just toying with his opponent now, but Infi does have the Militia who are now chasing for the hills. All right. Troll Berserker now running back the other way. You can see that Tho is trying to set up an Arcane Vault and trying to end this game early. I take it back. We may not see an early game at all, as the Archmage here with just so much healing going on and so much damage. Infi is going to be able to perhaps flip the script, so to speak, as the Troll Shadow Priest. Oh, is it going to get healed in time? Oh, there it goes. Now going after a different target instead. Archmage now coming through, and you can see that Archmage just does not want to run into the rest of that army. Gonna get in some little bit of damage there, as we are now at Keep. No tech on a tavern, or no tech and no tavern hero as of yet. We are at Keep over here. Arcane Vault down over here was canceled, as the Troll Shadow Priest are now there. Tho now looking for continuing this short game massacre, hoping to perhaps take down more footmen with a Breath of Fire, but we are at Keep, so Spellbreakers should be around the corner. You can see that the Arcane Sanctum is being built, but there is no Arcane Vault yet for Infi, as the Archmage now pushing through. All right, let's take a look at this footman. Do have the Fen. Are we going to get some more Abolish magic onto there? Not quite sure why, not yet. All right, there it goes, and you can see how much experience is actually being gained. All right. It looks like that heal is going to be just enough to keep that footman alive. At 14 hit points, the footmen are fighting back. There's the defend. Another Abolish magic. Panda gets off a Breath of Fire, hitting a good number of units there. As you can see, both sides. Is that another Troll Shadow Priest? Yes, there is now 4 Troll Shadow Priests. And Tho, I don't know if he's now starting to over-invest in those Troll Shadow Priests. Having too many Shadow Priests is not a good thing. There's a Stormbolt, as they do only have 240 hit points, and they do melt like butter. One Stormbolt, a little bit of a little bit of stationary action there, often very common, as a Panda now being forced to pull back there. He does not want to engage. He wants to get more mana if possible. Militia now being brought over. The Shadow Priests should be really trying to heal those footmen, as we are looking at perhaps the one priest and Infi holding on barely. 39 over 42 compared to 46 over 48. All right, Archmage. Oh, Goblin Zeppelin now hired. Water Elemental being dropped down here. And, oh, are we going to continue to see this engagement? All right, Panda getting in some extra bit of damage there. Taking a lot of damage for really no reason at all here, as the Mountain King and Footmen are now trying to fight back and forth. Archmage is at level 2 Brilliance Aura, which is very helpful. And we're going to continue to see this fight go down here. Are we going to perhaps see the Panda start to fall off in power? Infi wants the late game. Tho wants the short game. And I don't know if Infi is going to let it get to that, or Infi is going to give up without a very, very long fight. He knows he's in this for the long haul. He knows that those Troll Shadow Priests are going to get weaker and weaker as time goes on. They're just not nearly as strong as the priests later on. Especially when they get adept training, as they're able to do area effect damage to those units. And also the amount of mana that they're able to store, as well as Adept get 300 mana compared to 200. Also, I believe their heal is slightly more effective than the Troll Shadow Priest. 3 Troll Shadow Priests. Yes, the damage on the Troll Shadow Priest is slightly better than the Priest, but it is piercing damage instead of magic damage as well. So if you guys wanted a complete evaluation of why this fight is going the way it is, well, you hopefully just got it, and I didn't stumble over my words too much. Arcane Vault in the very, very forward position, not in a very good spot, as we now see level 2 on that Panda. Mountain King getting a Stormbolt, taking down another Troll Shadow Priest, going after all of the easy targets, picking the low-hanging fruit. And sometimes you just gotta do that in order to make sure you get some sort of advantage and are making some sort of headway in your long-term goal. Yes, those Troll Shadow Priests are very, very easy targets to try and take down, but they are still important targets to take down if you get them. Mountain King now trying to chase after. Is he going to be able to get another Stormbolt off? No, it does not look like it. The rest of the army is there to reinforce, as though still probably sitting around 50 supply now. Yeah, 50 over 60 compared to, I believe it was 41. Are we training Spellbreakers? Yes, we are. As Infi getting his first Spellbreaker. Meanwhile, the other side of though doesn't have a Spellbreaker as of yet. Panda looking to engage. Panda has maximum mana. That actually comes as a bit of a surprise. He was low on mana just moments ago. Adept training already ready for Tho. So that is going to be extra good for him in case we see any more water elementals. Meanwhile, you can see that Infi knows that he needs to put pressure, and he is now trying to get up in another expansion. Perhaps if he can clear out this expansion. Nope, Archmage does spot this so that he knows that there's not going to be a ninja expansion down over here. He knows his opponent is clearing out the location. Mountain King picks up Boots of Speed. Manual of Health should most likely be grabbed by that Archmage. Archmage gets a bigger benefit of that overall. There you have it, as we now see level 2 on that Mountain King. And are we going to perhaps see a Scroll of Town Portal back? No, yep, there you go. Finally, Scroll of Town Portal coming back around. May land on top of all those footmen. And yes, they do. A beautiful Scroll of Town Portal, getting a lot of damage across the board. It looks like one Troll Shadow Priest will get taken down. The rest of the footmen actually in very, very bad spots. There goes one footman, level 4 now on the Archmage. On the other side, this footman finally gets taken down, but it looks like these two footmen could get taken out as well. And it looks like Tho, who was in such a dominating position moments ago, now with one Scroll of Town Portal later, 46 over 48 compared to 47 over, or 53 over 66. Yes, I know Tho has about 1,000 gold in the bank, but Infi not too far behind with 400 of his own. Second Arcane Sanctum, Arcane Vault now coming in. Dual Arcane Sanctums, adding in a Blacksmith as well. And we should perhaps be seeing some sort of armory upgrades. Spellbreakers, generally Spellbreakers with more upgrades win in the Spellbreaker versus Spellbreaker wars, unless we start seeing Knights. But Knights are a very heavy investment, as it does require a tech to tier 3. Alright, it looks like Tho now needs to reconsider his strategy. He knows that he cannot just continue to pressure and try and play the short game. He now is going after and hoping to capitalize, get into a longer game strategy by going after these higher level creeps. Tho's Panda is going to significantly fall off in power here in just a moment. Yes, it will be good at blowing down all of those militia, but that is pretty much going to be it. You do see him also taking Drunken Brawler. He does have a bit of evasion. Also, he does have a bit of double damage. If you guys are wondering how effective that Drunken Brawler is, if you spent 1 point in evasion and 1 point in... if you spent 1 point in evasion, 1 point in critical strike, if you had a hero like that, it would actually be slightly worse than a Panda who spent 2 points in Drunken Brawler. Alright, Tho trying to get to level 5 on that Archmage, level 3 on the Panda, and he is just creeping like a madman, but that is happening on both sides as well. Infi already level 3 on his Mountain King, and a level 3 Mountain King is significantly scarier than a level 3 Panda if your army is consisting of Spellbreakers. Goblin Shredder is also a very, very natural addition to the armies, as we now see 1-1 upgrades by Tho. Do we see the similar upgrades coming in? Yes, we do see similar upgrades coming in. Already 1-0 upgrades by Infi, hoping to get 1 upgrades soon, as a Town Hall now being built here on the bottom left by Infi. Infi, level 4. Archmage, level 4. Both sides pretty much even in terms of heroes and their levels. Potion of Invulnerability on the Archmage. And that's one of those things where what was actually the better item? You can see that, there was a slow, and now we might see a bit of damage being absorbed by that Archmage. Archmage, where is he going next? It looks like he's just trying to run, and he will be able to get to a Zeppelin and get away without too much of a fight. Mountain King, sitting at level 4, he has an Orb of Darkness and a Belt of Giant Strength, plus 12 damage. Very, very high damage, even though his attack speed is relatively low, only at average speed, but he also has Vampiric Aura as well. Talk about having some very, very nice items for the few remaining footmen that you have. All right, Spellbreakers making short work here. Archmage now comes in and gets greeted by a handful of Spellbreakers there. It looks like the Archmage may get taken down. Are we going to perhaps see a Breath of Fire try and take him down? And there it goes. Blowing down as Tho takes a big delivers a big blow to Infi. Is it going to be the knockout punch that he needed earlier? All right, let's go ahead and back over here. Infi's expansion, which he so diligently set up, now gone, not able to pay for itself at all. He's just trying to get every bit of gold that he can back to the back into the bank before it gets lost, and these peasants will end up just giving experience to his opponent. Meanwhile, over here, Tho is going to be setting up an expansion of his own. It looks like it was delayed moments ago, as we are now seeing dark minions out. All right, if this game actually goes... Wait, no, Archmage now has it. I was going to say, if this game actually goes long enough to where we start seeing griffins, knights into griffins, that attack the Orb of Darkness, excuse me, my words are escaping me right now. That Orb of Darkness will be transferred to the Panda and that Mountain King for that ranged air attack. Now, both sides would really benefit there, but I don't believe if you attack an air unit and you kill it with the Orb of Darkness, do you still get a skeletal minion? I believe so. I just not quite sure where it would spawn. Would it like spawn in midair and then fall out of the sky with a little parachute? I don't know. Let's go ahead and come back here. Infi sitting at 55 over 60. The damage is being dealt. Tho trying to finish things off here. He knows that he has a big advantage in the economy game. He transitioned very nicely, but the Panda may find himself in a very, very bad spot as the Mountain King now trying to engage here is going to be able to back off here. You can see so many Spellbreakers and no real way to easily take them out. But picking off now priests. Picking off a priest or picking off any target at Infi, maybe doing the entire strategy of low-hanging fruit. If you just go after and kill what you can kill, then there's no real big issue. So kill what you can kill. And now another priest was taken down. That Mountain King with that range attack. Oh, it looks like he's going to be able to grab another unit there. Mountain King now up to 90 mana. Does have level 3 Stormbolt. Is he going to be able to Stormbolt another unit there? There goes a skeletal minion. Is he going to be able to catch up? There's a Boots of Speed, and there goes another priest. And a level 5 Mountain King with level 3 Stormbolt is the absolute worst nightmare of a priest or of a priest or casters in general. 290 hit points for the priest, or 330 now. Well, so yeah, 330 up to 350 damage is how much the Mountain King does. So now all of a sudden, Tho is actually in a spot where he might want to upgrade the castle just to get to adept or mastery training on those priests for a little bit more damage. Archmage still coming around the corner. Mountain King has plenty of mana. Gonna aggro the creeps here, and Archmage will be like, you know what? I need level 5. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna grab this water elemental as well, get plenty of experience. And with level 5 Archmage, it will be most likely level 3 water elementals, since there is so much dispelling of magic going on. You want to Orb of Darkness. What was transferred? Was anything? Scroll of Town Portal was purchased and given, as we now see a second belt of giant strength on that Mountain King. 1,500 hit points. If that Mountain King dies in this game, I would be absolutely dumbfounded as to what Infi did wrong. 1,500 hit points, a potion of invulnerability, and a potion of healing. Not really possible, as Infi now gonna be going after this expansion here. 3 guard towers not gonna be enough, as Tho is gonna be going down to 1 base. And yes, we are now teching the castle by Tho. All right, here we go. Here's some damage. Goblin 1 guard tower already down. Mountain King benefiting, getting a little bit more experience as well. Gonna take down more. Meanwhile, if you are doing an expansion base trade, well, you better make sure you have an expansion to give. Breath of Fire across the peasants. The peasants, are they gonna fall? They still have Drunken Haze. No Breath of Fire on them. The Panda's gonna try to come back over here. Is it gonna be? Wow, there you go. 5 dead peasants right in a row. There's the Scroll of Town Portal coming back. and Mountain King tries to finish off the Panda, unable to do so, but Infi is in significant trouble. Only 15 or 142 seconds left of mining at full mining capacity. And meanwhile, only about a minute and a half here. So both sides are now going to be doing that long walk of shame that so many players don't like to do. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Altar of Kings 55 or 54. New scout farm being built off over here. Mountain King clearing out creep camps. Spellbreakers taking things down. All right, are we going to see, where's that Archmage? A Ring of Regeneration is a rather useful item. At least I personally like it. Potion of Healing, did he use it? I think he may have actually used that Potion of Healing to heal back up to full. Meanwhile, Archmage is going to, push through a Water Elemental. And now, because it is not an Arcane Tower and simply just a Guard Tower, he's going to be able to sit here and continue to attack. All right, where is the rest of the damage coming to, or are we going to actually see that tower fall? All right, there you go. Are we going to see another Water Elemental dropped in? Yep, there you have it. Another Water Elemental now dropped in. Tho is going to be in trouble. I don't think he was expecting this. And now the damage is starting, or will start to add up. All right. No real danger of getting stunned. Staff of Teleportation on that Archmage. If he needed to, he could teleport out of there, even though he probably doesn't want to anymore since the army is rather large. Oh, there is a Water Elemental who doesn't do the pathing job he is supposed to. And now, there goes that Archmage all the way back home. All right, where is it? Yeah, back down over here. Meanwhile, Guard Tower, Guard Tower, Guard Tower, Guard Tower with no base here. What is this all about? Not quite sure. Let me close that. Hold on. Let me quit Skype. I don't know if it keeps on popping up. Come on. There we go.
Players' forces are under attack.
All right. Yep. The sounds were up. All right. Tho now up or get their Panda caught. Potion of Invulnerability most likely will be used. Is it going to be used? He's now trying to fight in the backfield. What is he doing back there? He finally uses it. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, but the priests, many of them able to get away in time. Archmage now trying to hold off the other side here. Scroll of Town Portal should just be used. Not quite sure why. There you go. There's a little bit of a delay, but I think Infi is going to end up taking this game as the War of Attrition. Things are going drastically in Infi's favor. I would rather have a level 5 Mountain King than a level 5 Panda if the opposing army is Spellbreakers. There's just no question about it. You know that you're going to be able to Stormbolt Priest pretty easily. 300 or 330. You can see we are now at Mastery Training, or are we getting... What is he really doing anything? Oh yeah, there is the Mastery Training. Is he really doing the Mastery Training to get up to more than 350 hit points on his priest? If he is, I gotta say that's pretty... I know I came up with it in my commentary, but I haven't actually seen that. If that is really what he's doing, then... Oh yeah, 370, that's exactly what he's doing. So a Stormbolt from a Mountain King will no longer one-shot. There you see it. There, it still has 21 hit points. All right, let's go ahead and take a look there. Mountain King Stormbolt's no longer as powerful, taking a little bit of that biting edge off, but still a Spellbreaker within combat range just enough. The Mountain King is not able to airmail delivered instant death to a back row priest. Well, that was actually pretty back row there. All right, Infi's just having fun now. I think this is pretty much the instance when you watch a Discovery Safari channel. Infi has pretty much kneecapped or taking a bite out of the gazelle and just watching that gazelle slowly run itself to death, and that's what we're gonna see here. Tho is just gonna constantly run back and slowly bleed out priest and spellbreakers. Mountain King down to 1,500 hit points, but still looking pretty good. There's that Archmage. Where is he teleporting to? Down over here to help protect this one, protect out this one unit here. And the remaining units, where are they chasing? Mountain King doesn't have that much mana, and you really can't chase back this far out. All right, Spellbreakers going after each other here. Let's take a look at that. Very low hit point Spellbreaker finally gets taken down. But if the expansion can stay up and this base gets up and running for Infi, it will definitely be one base to one base once more. Though here is mining pretty quickly. Meanwhile, let's take a look at this. Are we going to even go after that? No, not quite sure. Archmage now on the run. Ring of Regeneration on the Archmage. Most likely should be given back to that Mountain King right now. Mountain King needs a bit of love. Needs a bit of love there. I don't know, what would you pull off? The Ring of Protection? A Ring of Protection on a 1500 hit point Mountain King. That's effectively 12% extra hit points, so that's like another 150 hit points right there. That's just crazy, as the Mountain King now gets to level 6. Avatar for the Mountain King. He's gonna be able to just run in there, be magic immune, deal a whole bunch of damage. And there is now just the problem. All right, Spellbreaker taking a bit of damage. There goes another priest. And the reason why staff of teleportation, mass teleport now underway, able to teleport back to the other side of the map and perhaps try and run away. Archmage now in the run. Come on, give the ring of regeneration to that Mountain King. That would be so nice, as that Mountain King would then be just regenerating so many hit points. All right, let's go ahead and take a look back over here. All right, there it is. Oh, Stormbolt on Tho. Archmage with nowhere to run is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Mountain King out of mana, unable to Stormbolt there, but the remaining units are here. Just kill them now. The Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire across all of the poor priests there. That was about, I gotta say, about 1,500 points of damage that was instantly applied. That Panda was in such a good spot, but still not gonna be enough. Enough to take down those priests. Those priests, yes, are only at adept training. Let's take a look at this. Spellbreaker is still being added. Coming back over. Infi now trying to take down this Town Hall. Who has the larger army? Tho at 56 over 84 compared to 47 over 60. Oh, I don't know who's going to win anymore. The longer this game goes now, it's going to go back to Tho, as Tho has an expansion while Infi does not. All right, Archmage. If the Archmage just rushes in here to take down these guard towers, he would actually be in a very, very good spot. Mountain King now with 200 some odd mana, purposely using up that clarity potion early, as he, what are we going to be looking at down over here? All right, Archmage, is he going to hope to get to level 6 by taking down guard tower? Oh, taking down a guard tower there, and now if he's able to take down more and more guard towers, the Archmage may actually get to level 6 and get enough mana for mass teleport to head back home. He does not have a Scroll of Town Portal. This is going to be very, very important. The Mountain King is even purposely running off just so that there's enough experience on the town, on the Archmage. Archmage now has enough for a mass teleport, and now the Mountain King rejoins in on the fight. The minor things that Infi is doing in this fight now, that both sides are doing, are what make these players just the best in the game right now, or some of the best of all time, as the Mountain King now looking to back off. Are we going to see a Stormbolt onto that Panda? Picked up by the Zeppelin. Now Breath of Fire across all the units here. Avatar now on the Mountain King. Mountain King fighting back here, doing so much damage, and he is going to be able to just constantly throw out Stormbolts as he's going up and bashing down that Panda. Panda does have a Rune Bracers, minimizing the amount of damage he's taking. Avatar currently at 1900 hit points. Avatar should really have... Oh, Mountain King, is he going to get a bash in? No, he does not. But he's going to be able to finish off this particular base here. And Tho is now going to be even in terms of bases with no mining whatsoever. 47 over 84 compared to 51 over 60. And I don't know who's going to come out ahead here. The Mountain King, oh, there's the Ring of Regeneration being transferred to that Mountain King. Yes, thank you very much. Always nice to see that. As you, oh, Mountain King now back up to pretty much maximum hit points. Staff or Scroll of, or not Scroll, Mass Teleport into his opponent's base now. And he is gonna be pushing Tho and forcing down a fight, going after that Town Hall first. All right, if it does become a base race, who has more buildings? That is the big question. There is a... Nope, that is not a peasant. Is there a peasant walking around anywhere? No, I don't see a peasant there. Going after that town hall. Mass teleport going back the other way. Are we going to see another mass teleport come back the other way? Oh, Stormbolt onto the Archmage. Archmage is in trouble. Is he going to get picked up? Yes, he does. He gets picked up in the final seconds. Archmage now trying to run back here. Mountain King in a very, very bad spot. Mass teleport trying to run away. 2 units, 3 units get left behind. The left behind series is real as 3 watch their brethren get taken away, and the other 3 just doomed to certain death now as they are running back. All right, these Spellbreakers may be able to catch. No, mass teleport back the other way again. Here we go. Mountain King right within range. Archmage gets bolted down, and I believe that is gonna be the game. Infi takes the series 2-1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you guys watched all the way through, make sure you give this a thumbs up. That is perhaps one of the best human mirror matches I have cast in quite some time. On top of that, I swear I did not watch this game previous. I was making predictions, and even some of my off-the-wall predictions came to fruition. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. And thank you once again to all you guys who help donate and support me on Patreon and on PayPal. Hope to see you guys on BattleNet.